difficulty could be an issue here.
Oh, you got to take that down. Yeah, we just got to go against lots of enemies. Don't you remember we used to play against like 1v8?
Yeah,
Dad used to go against 8 or AI. I don't know how you can get them to be more aggressive. I mean, this is just annihilation. Is this the hardest difficulty?
yeah. It's just too easy, unfortunately. The AI, really good game, but too easy.
I mean, they haven't built a single Tesla coil.
Yeah, I don't understand, right? They used to, didn't they? Unless I'm thinking of the old games.
Yeah, they've just become really bad. They got flame towers, which is fine.
I don't get it. It's such a shame because it's really fun. I think, like the playing of it is really fun.
Yeah, they're just not as good, basically.
Yeah, I need to look it up. I'm hoping there's like a mod or something that you can download. Because it can't be that hard to make the AI a bit aggressive and just building stuff. Oh no, move! Oh my god, that's pretty big.
That is good.
Hey guys, as you can tell from that intro, Red Alert Remastered is fundamentally, they've done a really good job with it, except for the glaring issue, which is the AI. The AI in the game is worse than I remember it being in the original. Now maybe it's entirely possible that my memory of the original isn't quite right, but I can't believe they didn't remaster the AI when they did this game. Just like they did with Age of Empires 2, the HD edition. They had it so they had like the perfect formula for what you'd want to do for this kind of game, where you can pick either if you really want to play against the classic AI, that was an option, or you had their remastered AI, which was a bit smarter. They didn't do the stupid things that they used to do in the older games, obviously limited by the older technology and stuff like that. So it's been really disappointing that they haven't made that change for this Red Alert game, because for these kind of strategy games, the thing that interests me the most is kind of playing skirmish, maybe getting some people together, play skirmish against an AI and potentially against each other. Obviously playing against each other, there's no problem on this game. You'll still be really good, but playing against the AI, it's not really a possibility at the moment. They're just too bad. I mean, me and my brother were playing against 6 hard AI, and hard is the hardest difficulty you can select, and it was still just way too easy. I think I should say that I think it is, from what I've read and stuff that I've kind of observed when playing it, I think it does depend on the map. So some of the maps are really hard for the AI. They tend to get stuck more than others, so that's what tends to produce them having such a poor performance. Is if they're getting stuck and stuff like that, they don't really collect ore how they should, they don't really mobilize their units and things like that. So it does depend on the map a little bit. I did try and play a 1 player against 6 hards, and I thought I was going to roll them over like I had before, but I actually did get a bit battered. So there are some maps where the AI are definitely better than others, but I mean, you would expect from a remaster like this that they would be able to sort out their AI, so you weren't having this issue. Now, if you're just interested in the single player, and Red Alert does have a very good single player mode, that's no problem. That's still really good. It was actually an incredible single player this game had, and that's still fine because you're less affected by those kind of base building AI factors, because they've usually just got troops dotted around the map already there. So it's not really a factor of waiting for them to build correctly and mobilize correctly. There's also scripts that get triggered that bring in certain units and stuff like that, and obviously that's not affected by this issue. So if you were just wanting to play the single player of this game, it's great. Yeah, I should talk about the good things they do, because everything else they've done so well, except for this one issue, which to me is a game breaker. But talking of the good stuff, so I think visually they got it spot on. They didn't deviate much from the original models. They've just kind of given them nicer, fresher textures, which do look really nice. I think they've got the balance. They've done the balance well. They've also improved some of the animations, so it's not so jerky when your units are moving. So in terms of the visual aspect of it, they did that really well. Huge is they made some quality of life changes as well. So we've got control options. You can just change it to modern, because if you remember way back when on the original, it was just left click for everything. You'd select your units with the left click and you'd move them with the left click, which After you've played a few strategy games, that's obviously an extremely dated way of doing it. No one really does it like that. It's much better to just select your units with the left click and move them with the right click. So if you do modern, it kind of gives you all these nice options which are more more akin to modern strategy games. So that was really nice. It's almost worth getting it just for that change there. Graphics we've already spoken about. Audio, they did a nice little remaster of the tracks. They just sound slightly higher quality. I actually do prefer the classic special effects, but this is the kind of thing where they give you the option. So they just need to have something like this for the AI, where you can just say, okay, if I want to play classic for whatever reason, you could just select it. Otherwise, you'll do remastered. But yeah, so everything else they did really well. Kept faithful to the original. They didn't try and put their own little spin on it. That sometimes they do with these remastered games. They kept faithful to it, and they just kept the gameplay. They kept the gameplay elements the same. It's just the AI that I've got a big problem with. Anyway, like I said, if you just want to play the single player, it's definitely worth picking it up. The cutscenes are incredible. They're legendary at this stage. But for the skirmish, it was disappointing for me, and I just thought I'd do a quick video on it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, and also think about subscribing. Cheers, guys.
Medic reporting out.
Yeah, I'm there.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yes, affirmative.
Yes, sir. Let's rock. Let's rock. Chew on this.
Yes, affirmative.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
Medic
Yes,
reporting.
sir. I'm there. Chew on this.
Yes, moving out. Moving out.
What's up? There. I'm there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ting.
Medic reporting.
Yes, sir. Let's rock. I'm there. Let's rock. Let's rock.
Medic moving out.
What's up? Let's rock.
Yes, sir.
What's up? I'm there. I'm there. Let's
Yes, sir.
rock.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Let's rock. I'm there. Let's rock. I'm there.
Medic moving out.
Yes, sir. I'm there. I'm there.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
What's up? Chew on this. I'm there. Let's rock.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. I'm there. Let's
Medic
rock.
moving out.
What's up? I'm there. I'm there. Chew on this. Chew on this. Chew on this.
Yes, affirmative.
What's up?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
there.
Yes, affirmative.
Yeah? Let's
Yes,
rock.
sir. Yes, affirmative.
Yeah? Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock.
Medic reporting. Affirmative. Yes, affirmative.
Yes, sir. Chew on this. I'm there.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
rock.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Yeah? I'm there.
Medic reporting.
Yeah? Let's rock. I'm there. Let's
Medic
rock.
reporting. Affirmative.
What's up? Let's rock. Let's rock. I'm there. I'm there. Let's rock. I'm there. Cha-ching! Chew on this. Cha-ching! Let's rock. Yes, sir. I'm
Unit
there.
ready.
Cha-ching!
Training.
Cha-ching! I'm there.
Unit ready.
Let's
Training.
rock. I'm there. I'm there. Let's rock. Let's rock.